Got a question asking, where do you find out the rate or the CPI-U index for the county that you're in? This is for rental increases under the Tenants Protection Act. That's Civil Code Section 1947.12. Hi, my name is Rob Wells. I'm the Landlord Boy on TikTok and YouTube. Please feel free to like, share, subscribe to our videos here. Now, to find the proper CPI-U index where your county or where the tenancy is at, basically, you can go to the California Department of Industrial Relations CPI index website. Okay, I'll try to put a link to this in the description. But if you Google California Department of Industrial Relations CPI index, it'll take you to the website. Okay, and per the Tenants Protection Act at Civil Code Section 1947.12, it depends what CPI index, urban index that you use is going to be based on where the tenancy is at. Okay, I'll just read you the four published indexes that are in the law that you have to use, and if you're not covered, you have to use the All California Index. Okay, there's four CPI-U indexes in California, and anyone that's not covered under a CPI-U index under the federal government, you have to use the All California number, which averages all four metro areas in California. So, for example, if you're in the Los Angeles County or Orange County, you're going to use the CPI-U index for Los Angeles, Long Beach, Anaheim. Okay, and if you're in the counties of Riverside or San Bernardino County, for example, you're going to be using the CPI-U index for Riverside, San Bernardino, Ontario. And then for San Diego, the Metroplex, you're going to use for the county of San Diego, you're going to use San Diego's index. And then for us in the Bay Area, if you're in the counties of Alameda, Contra Costa, Marin, San Francisco, or San Mateo counties, you will use the CPI-U index for San Francisco, Oakland, Hayward. Okay, now there are many other counties that are not covered under one of these indexes. So what the TPA says you have to do is you have to use the CPI-U index for California, published by the California Department of Industrial Relations. Okay, now if you ever tried to use the federal site to get the CPI-U index for your metro area, it's kind of difficult from my experience. One way you can cheat is you can go to the Department of Industrial Relations and they actually gather the federal information. It's actually a little bit more user friendly, but technically you have to use the information published by the federal government. But the state does a really good job of putting the indexes together basically as it's published by the federal government. Okay, so any county that's not covered in the Tenants Protection Act uses the All California Index. Okay, the federal websites might actually get the information a little bit more up to date because you're getting it from the source. California kind of does take a little bit of time to publish this information. I believe most of these CPI-U indexes get published between March and April, depending on where it's at. And I think in the Bay Area Index publishes in April. Okay, and that's what we have to use. April from the year of the current year and the previous year to find the difference. Okay, California website also has like a calculator as well too. It's a little bit more user friendly. The federal website's kind of like very technical, so take it for what it's worth. All right. Landlords, if you're having a situation where you're trying to raise the rent and you don't know what the rate is that you need to use, feel free to reach out. We might be able to help out. Put your comments, questions down below. Try to answer them to the best of my ability. Until next time, folks, I'll talk to you then. Thanks.